song in a clean. Lyrics don't need format. No headings, no explanation. Just a song. I was walking through a desert, heart so dry. Every tear felt like the well ran dry. Storms were raging, I had no more fight. But you were my shelter in the burning night. In my weakness when I lost my way, you became my strength, you taught me to stay. You spoke life into my broken soul. Now I'm living 'cause you took control. Even when I had no strength, you carried me through every step. It wasn't power, wasn't might, but by your spirit it gave me life. Not by power, not by light, but by your spirit I rise tonight. At my worst, you gave me strength. Now I'm standing in your grace. At my power, not by might, you were my fire in the night. At my worst, you pulled me in. Now I rise again. When I was sinking in that endless sand, you reached out and took me by the hand. You turned my ashes into burning gold. Your mighty power made this heart bold. You were the river when I thirsted deep. You were my promise when I couldn't sleep. Now I stand strong, not on my own, but by your spirit I have grown. Even when I had no strength, you carried me through every step. It wasn't power, wasn't might, but by your spirit it gave me life. Not by power, not powder, but by your spirit I rise tonight. At my worst, you gave me strength. Now I'm standing in your grace. Not by power, not by might, you were my fire in the night. At my worst, you pulled me in. Now I rise again. Oh, when I was weak, you were mighty. Oh, when I was lost, you came and found me. Oh, you broke my chains, now I'm free. By your spirit, by your spirit. Not by power, not by might, but by your spirit I rise tonight. At my worst, you gave me strength. Now I'm standing in your grace. Not by power, not by might, you were my fire in the night. At my worst, you pulled me in. Now I rise again. Now I rise again. By your spirit I rise again.